Hey everyone, welcome in. My name is Kim from Kimberly Designs, and today we are going to be doing a super simple Magnolia centerpiece. So if you have never done a centerpiece before, I'm going to show you a really simple way to do one. So we have our base, we have our foam down in here, and I've just put the Magnolia in here. So everything else we're going to do together. Let me get this up on my phone because sometimes I can't see the comments. Oh my God. Hello, Miss Kim. Yeah, see, I can see them on my phone, but I cannot see them on my iPad, which is so weird. Okay, it just has a really big delay. All right, so let's get started. We've got our Magnolia in our base. So now I like to do the bow before I start with any of the greenery. Hi, Misty, hey. I want to start with the bow before I get started with the greenery, just so everything, the major, main things that I'm going to put in this are in place before we get started. So I'm sorry if I don't see comments right away. There is a delay and it's kind of, ugh. Okay, let me move this out of the way. I think we're going to do like a simple one loop bow, a little ladybug friend. Bye-bye. It's not going to be big. I need another one of the, oh, I know, isn't the blue one so pretty? So I've got this ribbon. It's a really soft gold, but it has pearls and, oh my gosh, it looks like little diamonds in it. It's so pretty. And I may pair it with this ice blue that matches the Magnolia really well. If I think this one is enough, then we'll just go with this one. But I think I'm just going to do a half loop bow because this base is pretty small and I don't want to take over all the rest of the room with the ribbon. So I'm just going to make a half loop and see how that looks. All right, if you can see my bow maker, I'm just going to do, we don't need a long tail because, like I said, this centerpiece it's not going to be really tall. Oh, thank you, Miss Kim. Thank you for sharing it. Okay, this ribbon it's something else to cut. Oh wow. You really have to manhandle this ribbon to get it to do what you want. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to take this out of the bow maker for a minute. See, I don't even need that long of a tail. Let's do a little bit shorter. So I am just folding it over. You gotta find where you can kind of scrunch them together. And I'm gonna twist this one. Okay, just like that. And that's going to go about right there. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. Try this again in our bow maker. There we go. I think once you do it once, it gets a little bit easier to do it the second time. I have 2 of the burgundy magnolias, and I really, really want to do a really big centerpiece with those. Oh, it's painful to cut. Okay, so there is our first ribbon. Set that aside. And I still may need to cut down these tails once we're done, but that's okay. We will wait until we are done to cut them down. Will you download this to your YouTube so we can rewatch it? Yes, Misty, that is where this is going. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to go live over here, and then everything's going to go to my YouTube. Do I want this one or a little bit smaller one? You know what? I think I'm going to get the smaller ribbon. I can reach it. I have one that is, oh, there we go, same color. I believe this is a 7/8 inch. So, but I think it's gonna be better for this. And as soon as I have enough followers, I'm just going to be strictly going live over on YouTube. So if you are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. Okay. Okay, you get my zip tie. I'm going to zip tie it down, then I'm going to lift it out, move my zip tie to the back. Okay, then I'm just going to kind of fluff it a little bit just to make sure everything is where I want it. And where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so when you're putting your bow into your centerpiece, I always keep the stems, the extra stems that I cut off of my florals. And so I'm going to take this stem and I'm going to put it back here. That way it's easier to put into the centerpiece. I'm going to cut it down a little bit because I don't think I need it that long. And then you're going to tighten this really, really well. Okay, get everything right where you want it. Cut off your zip tie. Then we're going to stick it down into our foam. Once we get it down in there, then we can decide, actually we're going to put some glue back here just so the stem kind of stays in place. We're going to let that dry for just a second. Hope everybody's having a really good Sunday. Hey, Miss Connie. Hey, Miss Connie. Sorry, guys. Our centerpiece is my favorite thing to design. Yes. Yes, I love doing them. If I could just do centerpieces, I would be a happy girl. Okay, I'm going to turn this around to face me. Okay, there, that's where I want it. So I'm going to dip this in my glue. And I'm going to stick it right here down in the foam. And this part does take some patience to get it down in there where you want it. And I'm just going to move this around. So we have a simple, this one's up just a little bit further than I want it. There we go. A simple loop bow. And we are going to cut the bottom of this one down. So we're going to go straight across. Oh. Okay. And then we are going to cut this one so that it's just a little bit shorter. So we're going to go, I'm just going to do an angle cut like that. We're going to cut this one as well, angle cut. Okay. That pained me. That pained me to cut that off. All right, we're going to move our bow maker, our ribbon, everything over there, because we are done with this part. Okay. So now we are just going to get our fillers and start filling in. Oh, Kim, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. It's bougie. It's bougie ribbon. And it took me forever to find the end because they had this white pin in here with the pearl. And what you can see, the whole thing has pearls. So I was like, where in the world is the end to this? Okay. So now that we have that done, so we've got our magnolia, we've got our bow, we are ready to start filling. Oh, I love that. Love this color combination. So we have quite a few things to put in here. So we have these, which, I mean, how perfect do these match? This is the gold glitter leaves, and they have, I don't know if you guys can see those on camera, but they have pearls in them. So these are going to match really, really well. I've got some of the ice blue Lycopodium. The name left me for a minute. Lycopodium. Hi, Miss Yashira. How are you? And then we have got some frosted greenery we're going to put in here. I may put a little bit of this greenery that's not frosted. Okay, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't want the magnolia to get lost in all the frosted greenery. So I think we need a little bit darker greenery just to kind of give it a little bit of depth and color. So let's get started. Y'all, have a whole pile of stuff here I'm going to put in this. I wanted to look at these leaves because just kind of see how they're made. So those are going to have to be put in one at a time. Okay. Got it. Oh, Connie. You're getting the smoke blue. They're amazing. The quality is, I mean, top notch. Top notch quality. Okay, so I'm just going to start breaking my greenery apart. And this does have like little pine cones in it. So I don't know if I'm going to keep those though. This is more of a blingy kind of centerpiece. So I don't know that I want the pine cones. So we may cut this out. If you're doing this design and you want to keep your pine cones, keep your pine cones. This is not easy. There we go. Okay. I'm going to see how long these are and see if I want to cut them down a little bit more, because they may be, so we may have to tear some of the bottom off so that we can, because I really want to, you can see it's a small container, but I want to give it some, I want to make it bigger. So I'm going to do that with my picks and sprays. I think my husband is digging my Christmas stuff out as we speak, because I do not have my tree up yet. I don't have anything decorated yet. Okay, so we're going to start. I'm just going to start putting this in. Okay, can you guys see that? I feel like I'm way behind. Last year I had my Christmas stuff up by, I want to say November 1st. I want to say like literally the day after Halloween, it was up. Okay. Is anybody else behind? Misty, you got the out or the inside of your house done, girl. You go, you go. You know what it is? When you have kids, they're like, Mom, can you do this weekend? Mom, can we do this weekend? And then you sadly don't get any of your own stuff done. Which is fine. That's my story and I am sticking to it. Okay. Okay. And then as we start going around the sides, we are going to get smaller and smaller. We're going to make our picks smaller. I love these. You can bend them. You can make them do whatever you want them to do. Okay, so this one needs to be even smaller. And they're going to start going down, if you can see that. Got going up, and then now we got some, we're going to start going down. Oh, what we do for our children. That's okay. I love them. Let's go on this side. Some glue. You guys will probably never guess where I got this. And it's like Real Touch, you guys. It's really, really nice. But I was I went into Marshall's earlier today. I went in to see if they had any nativities. They did not. But they had this. I may go back and get all that they have. It was a really good price. Like I said, it's Real Touch, so it's an amazing greenery. Okay. Get this one off here. This one I'm going to cut really short. I'm going to cut it more than that. Because this one's going to go right in the front, so I don't want it to be super long. I'm not going to use a lot of that. Yes, I'm going to do gingerbread theme again this year, and my front room is going to be peppermint, pink and red and white peppermint. But I think next year, definitely, I'm going to be changing that. I wanted to this year, but I have not had the time. I haven't had the time. Okay, so we are going to set this apart. Literally, we only use like one stalk of this. You guys, so good. All right, I'm going to set that aside. Let's see, what next? I think I want to put some of these leaves in. So I think we're going to put some of these, just because I want to get these in before it gets too full. Okay, let's see if I can get these. There we go. Just got to pull them. Okay, so these I'm going to put a little bit longer in the back. Again, I want to show just some length back here. So we're going to dip it in our hot glue, and we're going to put it in. Okay. Yes, they are, aren't they? They're so pretty. Hey, Brandy, how are you? They're so pretty. I wish I would have bought the rest of what they had there of these. I love them. You could use these probably in absolutely any gold design that you have. I'm sorry, you guys. That's Miss Daisy. What she's barking at, I have no idea. Okay, that one I'm not going to have as high. Let's get another one. Okay, we're going to go on the other side here. I'm going to turn this so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, do you see how we're just kind of, we are framing that magnolia with these leaves? You used them? Did you use all of them? Because the bundle came with 3 of these stems, so I'll probably use, like maybe 1 in this, I'm hoping. Okay, now we're going to go in the front. Like I said, these are also bendable. You can bend them. I'm not sure if I'm sold on that in the front. We'll go a little bit further. And if I don't think I like it, then we're going to take it out. Okay, now we're going to go over on this side right here and put it in. Once I get it in, I think I threw it away. Okay, so that is what it's looking like so far. And we got our bow here. Okay. It is blinging. You guys, I didn't even use a whole one. I don't think I'm going to use this other one. So we're going to put that aside in case we want it. So I have 2, I also have this. So I have the Lycopodium and then I have this one. I love this one. I think it's gorgeous. And that might be really pretty right here behind the leaves. Just as like another element, okay, I think we're going to do that. We may use the Lycopodium too. I think we're going to go right in between, like that. Can you guys see that? Where it's going in right behind there. If you're watching this and you're watching this on YouTube and you want a list of the products that I used for this centerpiece, just drop it in the comments and I will list. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna go around here a little bit. Okay. Thank you, Missy. Thank you guys for being here. I almost just recorded this by myself. You know, and just uploaded it to the tube, but I decided to come over here to the FB. beautiful is that looking? Okay. Okay, so for these front pieces, I think I'm going to shorten these. Y'all, don't be afraid to tear your picks apart. Make them what you need them to be. Okay, I'm going to go in the front here. Sorry if you guys can't see this. I'm going to go right there. Okay, I'm going to take one more. Tearing it apart. Cut it down. Stick it in. Bend that down just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so here is what it is looking like so far. So we'll start. Here's the back. Now we're gonna keep filling, but I wanted to get the main elements in first. I also have some pearls, which because the Magnolia has pearls, these leaves have pearls, so I may add some pearls here in here. And I also got these gold balls, which, I mean, we may add a few of these in the back when we're done. I'm going to put in some frosted greenery because I really want to get some frosted greenery in there. Tracy! Tracy, is that you? We're going to keep that. All right. So let's see. Okay. I think I'm going to add some of these. And I'm going to turn this around just to see kind of where I want it, how tall I want it. Okay. Hey Tracy, how are you? Kim, your centerpieces are gorgeous as well. Girl, you just need to make it. Just do it. Okay, I'm going to go in between those green, the darker green, and I'm going to put some of this. Some of our frosted greenery. Oh, need a little more frosted on that one. Some of it's more frosted than the rest, and that's okay. But this pine cone's got to go. There we go. Just got to pull it. All right, we're going to go on the other side back here. Right here, I believe. Okay. And we're going to take this piece, I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to put this over here on the side. flying. Sorry, guys. Okay. This piece is going to be over here on this side. Okay, so we are just filling it in. I'm going to focus on the back for a minute. So I'm going to see where I can put just some littler, smaller bundles on the back. Okay. One more will do it. I've got my phone that I dropped. Tracy, oh my gosh. The kids are great. The grandbaby is precious. She just turned 3, so she's amazing. She is Kinsey through and through, though. Lord help us all. Just kidding. It's not a bad thing. Kinsey was a little ornery. That's all. Just a little ornery. Okay, we're going to go in here. I'm going to get some of these frosted pieces, just some small frosted pieces over here. So I'm going to cut this down, cut this. And it's okay if you need to measure. You say like, I need to measure how long I need that to be, and then cut it down. Excuse the glue strings. Okay. Can you guys see? It's starting to look really full. Now, this isn't necessarily a 365-degree centerpiece, but I still think it would be beautiful on a table. Okay. Okay, I'm going to cut this one down a little bit more. Let's see if I can move. Get into this other one. Okay. And we are basically just filling in where we see there's a spot that needs filled. Here, I see a spot over here. Okay. I'm just going to see if we like some of these in here. Thank you, Miss Connie. Thank you, guys. She does. She looks a lot like Kinsey. Yeah. She's gorgeous. All right. I kind of like that. Kind of like that. Okay, hold on. I just saw a spot that I was like, oh, we need something there. Okay, I kind of like some of the pops of this different colored gold. So I think we're just gonna add in a few. Let's see if I can get this cut. There we go. We'll be using that one. So do you guys like making centerpieces or? Aw, thank you, Tammy. Hi. Hey, friend. Do you guys like making centerpieces? Are you intimidated by making centerpieces? Let me know. I think it's easier when you say to yourself, like, if I don't like something, I'll just take it out. Just take it out and put something different. Okay. Oh my gosh, I kind of like that. I think that'll be long enough right there. Okay. I think we'll use a few more of those. Debbie likes it. Kim, yes to all of the above. Well, you know, Kim, we live close to each other. We could have a little centerpiece making party at some point. Okay. So I think I'm going to put one here, just to kind of fill in this space right here. Okay, maybe one more. You can do it. You guys can totally do it. Once you do your first couple centerpieces, you'll be like, I got this. Easy peasy. Okay, now we're going to put one right here by the bow. Right there. Okay, so you guys see we got Like, how pretty are those? Let me see. All right, let's see if we want any of the pearls in here. And these will just be, I mean, these will be very subtle unless you put them in really big clusters, but they're just kind of going to be a subtle addition. Let's see if we put some back here. See, just very I painted that. Okay, so fun fact. My husband made me the wreath stand, and he did an amazing job. With it. But I did not like the color. I just thought it looked really, I don't know. I just thought it looked really washed out and just not my speed at all. So I ended up painting it this morning. And I took like, it's like this stuff, it's like a wax. And I just took some wax and just put it in different spots just to give it that like weathered, aged look. And it turned out pretty good. I'm not mad at it. Okay. Getting the pearls put in. I think we're only going to do a few more pieces, just randomly. Maybe a couple here in the front. Or off to the side. Actually, right here looks like a good spot. And a few over here. Hey, Miss Timmy. Hey, Miss Timmy. Sorry I had to leave your live to come in and get mine started. So I'll have to go back and check out what your wreath ended up looking like. Okay. So the only thing left is the lycopodium. I'm going to look at this and see, like, do I think I need some? And if I do put some in, it'll only be like right here in the very back of this. Let's see. turn it so that I can see if I feel like it needs any. I'm going to put it in. I'm not going to glue it. I'm just going to put it in to see how I feel about it. I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't know, guys. I feel like she's kind of done. So we'll turn it. Oh, so that there you can see it from the top. I think I'm going to call this done for right now. Add up there a little bit more. There we go. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. There's our bow. I may cut this down. I'm not liking that right there. There we go. Thought that was a little bit too much. And as you can see, the bow doesn't take over the design. It just kind of complements it. It's not a big bow. I'm used to doing pretty big bows, so this is a little different for me. But anyway, all right, guys, thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys have a really good rest of your Sunday. Yes, I will definitely be downloading this to the tube. So, all right, guys, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.